Hey, Carnival Radio. Oh, hey. Carnival Radio. We are the king, we are the best, we are educative, we are entertaining. Information is power. We'll give you the best when it comes to music. We'll give you the best when it comes to news, current affairs, and sports. We are the best. Carnival Radio. Carnival Radio. Carnival Radio. We are the best. Carnival Radio. Enjoyment Unlimited.
Good evening, this is World News from Carnival Radio. I am Oluwadamilare Patmos. To begin the news this evening, we start from Africa. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa has ordered an investigation into the arrival of a chartered plane carrying 153 Palestinians from Gaza after questions were raised about how the group entered the country. Authorities said the passengers were held on board the aircraft at OR Tambo International Airport for more than 10 hours because their passport did not contain the required departure stamps. Most of the group were later allowed entry following intervention from a local charity, with the government citing empathy and compassion in its decision. Ramaphosa confirmed that the circumstances surrounding the group's departure from Gaza and their travel arrangements to South Africa remain unclear. South Africa had continued to voice strong support for the Palestinian cause throughout the ongoing conflict between Hamas and Israel in Gaza. Moving forward to North America. The U.S. Justice Department is filing a lawsuit against California over a new congressional map that voters approved earlier in an election. The new maps favor Democrats and aim to cancel out gains made by Republicans through recently redrawn voting districts in Texas. Attorney General Pam Bondi accused California Governor Gavin Newsom of a brazen power grab using racially gerrymandered maps. California voters have approved the redistricting bill known as Proposition 50, giving Democrats an advantage in 5 new congressional districts. The Justice Department filed the complaint in a California Federal High Court on Thursday, aiming to block the new maps. In Europe, a Russian drone has slammed into a block of a flat in eastern Kyiv, killing 6 people and wounding dozens of others during a wave of strike throughout the Ukrainian capital, as emergency workers sifted through the wreckage in the Lusavi area. A Kyiv resident described how the drone had pierced the building, exploding on other side. Meanwhile, Ukraine stepped up its attack on Russia's oil infrastructure with drone strike on one of its biggest export terminals in Novorossiysk on Black Sea coast, which led to a fire breakout in the Sakris oil refinery. Meanwhile, a ship and a block of flats were hit, officials said. Moving forward to South America, Brazilian authorities confirmed their latest police raid have been designed to strike at the heart of one of the country's most powerful criminal gang. Meanwhile, new details emerging in its aftermath are casting doubt on the earlier claim. 121 people, including 4 police officers, have been killed during the operations in Rio de Janeiro earlier last month. Rio State Governor Calasodeo Castro described the raid as a success, sharing an image of more than 100 rifles seized by police. Human rights groups have sharply criticized the operation, pointing to the high death toll and what they describe as excessive brutality by security forces. Meanwhile, officials say the raid was the largest ever carried out in the city, involving 2,500 officers across the Alemão and Penha neighborhoods. In Australia, dozens of schools and preschools across Australia and New Zealand have been partially closed after a warning over asbestos risk in children's sand. A recall notice for the colored products, which were found to contain traces of thermolite asbestos, was issued by the Australian Competitions and Consumer Commission's ACCC earlier this month. The regulator said there was a low risk and that the asbestos could become airborne or fine enough for inhalation, but it may still pose a risk. New Zealand Ministry of Business, Innovation and Employment has also urged people to stop using the sand and arrange for safe disposal through licensed professionals. Meanwhile, at least 15 schools and 7 preschools in the Australian Capital Territory have been fully closed, with 6 others partially closed as a precaution. And with that, we've come to the end of Carnival Radio World News this evening. You can check out our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. You can also download Carnival Media app on Google Play Store and the iOS App Store. The news was packaged by Olowolagba Damilola. I am Oluwa Damilari Badmos. Thank you for listening. Enjoy the rest of your day. Good evening.